What's up, wrestling fans? Welcome to episode 128 of Smack Talk from SmarkOutMoment.com. I am your host, as always, Tony Mango, and we have a stacked panel for this evening's show. On the mic with me tonight, we have Steven Wago. His nose. Drew White.
Remember, if it ain't white, it ain't right.
Miguel Leon.
I'm here for some reason.
Sean Walker.
What do you call a woman with 2 brain cells? Pregnant?
Jesus, we're off to a good start for this episode. And we have Mike Payton.
Hi.
That's the best way that you can call it, right? We have 2 special features that we're going to have for this episode. We're going to be answering the monthly mailbag questions that you guys have sent in. We're also going to be doing a top rope list of our favorite gimmick match stipulations from wrestling history. And we're going to do our usual shtick. The hot tags are coming up in part 2. We're going to take a little bit of a break in part 3 with the rest hold. And we're in part 1 right now, so you know what that means. It's time for the wrestling trivia question of the week, otherwise known as the Ask Him. Last week, that was my question to you guys, and I tied it into the Intercontinental Championship. The panel had the question who had the shortest title reign in Intercontinental history, and that was Dean Douglas. And then the question to you guys was who has the second most title reigns for the Intercontinental Championship, and it was kind of a tricky question because there's actually 2 of them, but they were Rob Van Dam and Jeff Jarrett. And I think pretty much everybody got it right. Johnny Castaway got RVD. Some people got one and not necessarily the other one. Rosa Show got RVD and Jeff Jarrett. Watchman King, Austin Piano Man, Mr. Big Zeffel, Callum Gordman. Good job, guys. This week, the question is going to go to Mike Payton. So, Mike, hit us with it.
All right. Well, this week's Ask Him is based on one of my favorite topics, facial hair. Now, WWE launched their new reality series on the WWE Network last week, Legends House. And if you have not watched it, it is a fantastic program. One of the better original series I think they've come up with. Still have to see more of what they got until I could really give it that full distinction. But I really enjoyed the first episode. And I believe the second episode airs tomorrow night, or maybe even that night, depending on what time you hear this. But my question to the panelists here, first off, is what member on the cast of Legends House is a famous announcer known for his mustache?
Gino
Okerlund.
Yes, that is correct. Now, the question for you, the listeners. This former NXT superstar is also known for his mustache, even though he does not have one.
All right, guys, if you think you know the answer, and you should by now because this guy was ridiculous when he was doing that, shoot us a tweet at SmarkOutMoment using the hashtag AskHim, or leave a comment below on YouTube, and we'll tell you next week who got it right and who got it wrong. And we're going to follow this up in part 2 with the hot tags of the week.